Good morning. How are you all? So, welcome to all my students. So, this is the chapter 19 for class 11 CBSE board. Excretory products and their elimination. You all are aware of this excretory products and their elimination. Little detail you have to know in this class. Excretory products, what are they? The ammonia, urea, uric acid, sodium, potassium, excess water, sulfate, phosphate, all these things have to be excreted out or removed out from the body because they are very toxic. Even excess water is very harmful, right? So, these things have to be removed out from the body, thrown out from the body. So, first of all, ammonia is very, very toxic in the bony fishes, in the amphibians, okay, in the marine, in the aquatic insects. All these organisms, they have to remove ammonia from their system. The process is called aminotelism, and these animals are called aminotelic. Ammonia is highly soluble in water, so it diffuses out from their surface, body surface, or through gills. Fine. So they are aminotelic. Fine. Excretion is done. Second is urea, because in the terrestrial animals and also in mammals, minimal water loss has to be there. So the excretory product is urea. So urea has to be removed. Process is called urotelism. These organisms are called urotelic organisms. Kidney is the organ which is doing this removal of urea, and then what is left? The uric acid is left. So there are some organisms which are having uric acid as their waste, like your birds, reptiles, okay, the land snails, etc. They are doing this, removing the uric acid, and they are called uricotelic animals, and the process is called uricotelism. So they are removing their waste, nitrogenous waste, as uric acid in the form of pellet or paste, right, with minimum loss of water. So they are removing them as pellet or paste, so water loss is minimized. So this is the process of removal of the three categories of organisms as far as excretion is concerned. First of all, I said is aminotelic animals, then urotelic animals, and also mammals are there in this group, and thirdly, it is uricotelic. All these reptiles, your birds, snails, etc., are there in this, insects are there in this group. Fine. So these are the how this excretion is being done. But what are the organs which are doing this excretion or removing the excretory products? First of all, it is the photonephridia, which is the excretory organ in flatworms, namely planaria. Okay, they do mainly what? They are doing osmoregulation, and they are excreting the waste. Second is nephridia, which is there in the earthworm as the excretory organ for osmoregulation. And thirdly, it is the Malpighian tubules, which are there in the insects as excretory organs, namely cockroach. Okay, so their main task is also osmoregulation. So excretion is being done through Malpighian tubules, and then there is another group which is having the excretory organ as the green glands or antennal glands, and these are the excretory organs in which animals? They are in prawns or crustaceans. So various groups of animals, organisms are having different kinds of different excretory organs. In mammals, it is mainly the kidneys, you all know, So there are a pair of kidneys, and the nephrons are the units of functional units of kidneys, and millions of nephrons are there. Each nephron is having a Bowman's capsule. Inside it is a glomerulus, which is a bundle of capillaries, and then the tubule is running, which is first of all bending at PCT, then it is going down, forming a U-shaped loop, which is the loop of Henle, then reaching to the DCT, the distal convoluted tubule, and from there the final filtrate is collected in the collecting tubule, which goes to the pelvis of the kidney, and then it is brought through ureter to the urinary bladder, and from there it is excreted out in the form of urine, right? So this is the route I just briefly discussed, and formation of urine I will explain in my next video in detail. Mainly what is happening, in the blood all these wastes are there, okay, because the blood is traveling through all the organs, through liver mainly, where these metabolic processes are there, breakdown of protein, or synthesis of protein, or breakdown of amino acid, everything is there in the liver, and that is why nitrogenous products get into the blood, which have to be removed. They come to the kidneys through afferent arteriole, and there the ultrafiltration is taking place, because there is a difference in diameter. The afferent arteriole is wider than the efferent arteriole, which is taking out from the Bowman capsule, taking out the blood. So there is a difference of diameter in both these arterioles, and that is producing a huge pressure, which is resulting into ultrafiltration, and all this liquid part of the blood is filtered, and this liquid part goes out in the base of the Bowman capsule, and this filtrate is having what? Is having excess of water, urea, uric acid, and then excess of salts. All these things are there in this filtrate. Naturally, excess of water is okay, the liquid part has come out, but again, the water, some amount of water has to be reabsorbed in the blood to maintain its composition. So that is why it is again reabsorbed in PCT, reabsorption, which is called selective reabsorption. And then again this filtrate will run through the loop of Henle, where again the absorption of some sodium potassium ions will be there, then it will go to DCT, and DCT there is a final absorption of chemicals or other waste from the blood to the final filtrate, which is the urine, and is collected in the collecting tubule. So this is how the urine is formed, and I will discuss in my next video in detail. Okay, so till then, goodbye and God bless you all. Thank you very much.